Hello there, everybody. Just a quick announcement before we jump into forecasts. We are now sitting at 46%. Yay, yay, yay. I do have a special surprise for everybody who has made donations. Once we hit the 50% mark, I will be sending out emails to everybody who has donated with that surprise. So just want to give you guys a heads up. Be looking for that before too much longer, I hope. Maybe even by the end of this month, definitely by the end of January. Just seeing how things go. But we're only 4% away from there, so not that far. Yay. All right, so thank you all for your support and for your continued support. Thank you to everybody who puts up with just hearing all of these, even though you don't want to donate, you get tired of hearing about it, and you're sick of it. I don't blame you. I am so sorry, but here I am. It's still going on, and if you want to get rid of it faster, donate. That was kind of mean of me. I'm sorry. But anyway, thank you all so much for your support and for putting up with me. And I hope you all have a fantastic Christmas. Now, on to your forecasts. Hello there, Sagittarius. Thank you so much for stopping by for your weekly tarot video forecast for the week of December 19th through Christmas Day, the 25th. Merry Christmas to all of those of you who celebrate it. On Monday, Sagittarius, what we have coming up is the Seven of Swords, and what I'm picking up here is a very thoughtful mood on Monday. So really thinking something through, being very pensive on Monday is what I'm showing here. Looks like there may be some new information that has come to light for you, and you're just kind of trying to put the pieces together and think that over and figure out where you really stand with that information. I do feel like some of the information that's coming up is about some of your family. As a matter of fact, for some of you, this is going to be about a son, although not for all of you. I'm getting pretty specific there. And okay, so this is a general reading, so just to make you aware that not everything I say will apply to every single Sagittarius. Also, by the way, whether it's a general reading or even a private reading, free will changes anything, has the potential to change anything anyway. All right, so on Tuesday, what we have showing up here, Sagittarius, we have the Queen of Coins. I do have the impression that this is how you are going to be acting on Tuesday. You're going to be somebody that is feeling very generous, wanting to share the things that you have. You may be hosting or hostessing something, or you may be coordinating something for your company that is being hosted or hosts that you may be hostessing or hosting, you know, on behalf of the company or on behalf of your boss, something like that. So I just feel like there is something about really sharing an abundance, whether it's your abundance or whether you're sharing on behalf of the company that you work for with other people, possibly in the company or clients or vendors. So that's Tuesday. Wednesday, what we have showing up is the Eight of Clubs. The Eight of Clubs is telling me that things are moving around you quickly. I'm really especially picking up that communication is going quickly. So I feel like there's a lot of changes, adjustments going on around you, and you're just having to really kind of stay on your toes to keep up with the changes that are going on. You know, this may be stuff like maybe you were going to pick up your cousin at the, you know, or maybe your husband or your spouse was going to pick up your cousin at the airport at 2:30, and now there's been a delay in the flight, and so they're going to get in at 4:40, and so, but now the significant other can't go get them then because they've got some other appointments, so who's going to actually step up to the plate and do that? You know, that type of stuff, just coordinating and keeping up, making sure that everything gets covered. Just a lot of changes and adjustments going on around you. I feel like communication is the key here. If you can keep the communication flow wide open, everything will be just fine. And I'm expecting everything to be just fine. Okay, so let's look at Thursday, Sagittarius. What you have coming up here is the Three of Swords in reverse. Three of Swords in reverse does mean that there's some kind of heartache or old emotional wound that is being healed up on Thursday, or at least it's in the healing process. So this may be actually having a face-to-face with the person that made you feel this heartache or this wound in your emotions. But if not, this could also be you doing your own healing work, either psychologically or spiritually. But healing coming in for an old heartache is always a good thing, no matter how it actually manifests. So that's your Thursday. Friday, what we have showing up is the Queen of Clubs. I do feel like this is talking about you, Sagittarius, on Friday. You are just doing some very creative things to I'm really picking up a lot of holiday energy around this, and I know not everybody celebrates Christmas, but I am picking up that very strongly. So I'm going to say that this is something creative that you're doing, some kind of creative project or creative thing that has to do with the holidays for most of you. For those of you that are not so much into the holidays, this is still going to be something creative that you're doing, and I think it's going to be something creative that you're doing probably to benefit other people in your sphere of influence. All right, so let's look at Saturday. Sagittarius, what we have on Saturday is the Ten of Swords. And the Ten of Swords, this card can be a real bugaboo, but what my eye is being drawn to is this one sword that's kind of under the guy's body. It's like it's almost falling away from his body. And so I actually had this card show up for another sign earlier, and it came through the same way. For some of you, Sagittarius, I feel like if you've been having long-term back problems, I feel like on Saturday, for some reason, there's going to be some relief from that. Actually, what I'm seeing is that some of you are going to be given gifts that actually help with easing that. So maybe there's special cushions or pillows or, I don't know, massage ideas. I don't know. A gift certificate for a chiropractor. I don't know. But I see you getting some kind of relief from some long-term back issue coming up on Saturday. Now, there was something else that was coming in on this too as an alternate. And I want to kind of see if I can remember what that was when I first saw it. So the other thing that's coming in for me on this card is that for some of you, you have been in a long-term argument or words going back and forth, kind of being persnickety with somebody and they're being persnickety with you, and it just keeps going back and forth. Nobody has ever just manned up and said, okay, that's enough. I'm shutting this down. I'm not going to be persnickety just because you're persnickety. I'm kind of done talking about this now. But I feel like on Christmas Eve, on Saturday, a lot of you, those of you who this does not apply to for back pain, and while some of you that this applies to for back pain, this will also apply the other way too. You're going to be just putting an end to some kind of bickering that's been going on for a while. You're just going to be, it's not really like anybody's won or anybody's lost. You're just going to be like, you know what? I'm done with this conversation. It's a dead-end conversation. Why have I been participating that long? Okay, so let's look at Sunday. This is Christmas Day. What we have coming up here is not the most happiness-making card that you would hope to see. It's the Lovers in reverse. And the Lovers in reverse just basically means that there's some kind of situation with someone who's important to you, some kind of person who's partnered with you, whether it's a really close friend, whether it's a significant other, whether it's a business partner, whatever. Somebody who's partnered up with you, and you guys are having a hard time seeing eye to eye. So there's some kind of stalemate that comes in here. Maybe there's a disagreement over, custody of the children. Maybe there's a disagreement about, who's at mom's for how long, and then when does dad get to come and get them and have them for Christmas, and or vice versa. It could be something like that, but there's some kind of stalemate between you and somebody who is a partner with you in something, whether it's co-parenting or whether it's a significant other that you're with currently, or whether it's a parent or another family member, or whether it's a business partner. Just some kind of stalemate showing up here on Christmas Day. I'm sorry to have to give you that message. But anyway, Sagittarius, that is what shows up for your week. Thank you so much, everybody, for stopping by, for hanging out, for liking, sharing, subscribing, and commenting. I do appreciate all of your support. In spite of how busy the holidays are, I do still hope to see some of you here this week for readings, others of you for Reiki sessions. And if you guys are too busy for that, I totally understand, and I'll just see you back here in the next video. Everyone have a fantastic week and a wonderful Merry Christmas. Peace out. Hello everybody, this is Amista, and I am coming to you today with something completely different than what you've ever seen here before, completely different than what I ever thought I would do. I have been taking Reiki training, and I've gotten level 1 and I've gotten level 2, and I really want to take master training because already I've realized that there are other people out there who need to know how to be able to do Reiki for themselves, and I'm not qualified to show them that or to teach them that or to pass that on to them or empower them with that until I become a Reiki Master. And so I was looking into a Reiki Master program, and I meet all the qualifications as far as that goes. I've been accepted into the Master program, but the last little bit of money is what I need some help with, and I'm hoping that you guys will help me with that. I need to raise another $3,000 to get myself into the program, and so that's where you guys come in. What I'm doing is I am accepting very happily and very thankfully and very gratefully any donations that you may feel like you would want to give. If you don't want to, obviously, then don't. But if you do feel like you want to help me to get into this Reiki Master Apprenticeship Program, any help that any of you and all of you send is great. No donation is too small. I just ask that they're over like 35 cents because I think PayPal will take 35 cents of whatever comes in as a fee for collecting payment. But anything other than over 35 cents is no donation is too small, so there's the corrected version of that. And actually I was looking I have over 7,000 subscribers. If every subscriber donated $1, I would be able to end this request. But so if you would like to donate, I would be extremely thankful. I would appreciate that a lot. Also, I want to do something for you in exchange for donating. So anybody who would donate at all, I would like to offer you 15 minutes of free Reiki distant healing. In other words, I would send you some healing energy where you would not have to come to my house, or we would not have to meet in person, just like I do a lot of my readings by Skype or by phone. I can also send the healing energy without having to be right in front of you. We don't even have to be on the phone or on Skype when I do it, although I will want to touch base with you ahead of time to find out where you would like me to target that energy. If you have any particular thing you want to have worked on energetically, and also to touch base after it's done just to let you know that I have sent the energy in to check in with you, see how you're feeling, that type of thing. Anybody who donates anything more than $50, what I would like to do is send you some Reiki energy. I would send you the same amount of minutes of Reiki energy as you send dollars. So say you donate $50, then I would send you 50 minutes of Reiki energy. Anybody who wants to donate and doesn't want to receive Reiki but knows somebody else that they would like to have the Reiki sent to, feel free to let me know that, and you can gift that Reiki to somebody else. and I will just touch base with them, make sure I have permission to send them that energy, and talk to them about where they would like it targeted and all of that, just like I would if I was sending that to you. So that is what I've got going on, and I really appreciate, like I said, all of the help any of you can send. I know not everybody can send, not everybody will want to send help, but I am hoping that there will be enough to get me into this quickly. Otherwise, I would probably have to wait, I don't know, 6 months, a year before I had this kind of money to get myself into there, and I don't want to wait that long. I want to be able to empower people more quickly than that. So what I'm doing is I am in the description section underneath the video. I'm going to send you a link where you can donate, and you can choose whatever amount you want to donate. And I will probably also have that showing in the video as well. So thank you everybody for listening and for giving this some thought, some prayer, some attention. And thank you everybody who actually does donate as well. I appreciate it all. Thank you so much. Peace.